Hey guys, welcome back to True Life TV, real people telling real stories. So today I want to talk about my real story or my experience as a psychology student, psychology graduate, whatever, in South Africa. Okay, and why I think that you should not study psychology. Yes, I said it. Okay, so my experience, like it's so depressing to even talk about this because I honestly get so depressed sometimes about this whole thing. But anyways, I studied psychology at Northwest University. Okay, I have an undergrad in psychology and sociology and an honors in just general psychology, or they call it health psychology or something like that. Right, and if I can tell you now, if you can ask me what am I doing, okay, that's something that's psychology related, obviously, and that's nothing. If I wasn't working in my family business, I'd probably be at home jobless, or like so many other graduates out there, or I would be doing a job that is completely unrelated to what I studied. Okay, and the reason for that, okay, let me backtrack a bit, right, and tell you that everything was going fine. With my first year and second year, and then in third year, I remember my lecturers called us into, there was like they were having some sort of a conference, and it wasn't even compulsory for people to go there. Okay, they were like, okay, if you want to come listen to some master's students, tell you about their experience, then you can come. So a lot of people obviously didn't go, but I went because I was interested to hear what they were gonna tell us about. And then when we got them, they told us that our degree would basically be useless unless we had an honors. Okay, and obviously everyone who was there was shocked because we didn't know this. We thought that, yeah, I don't know what we thought, but yeah, we had no idea that you could not do anything with just the BA degree. Okay, so we're like, okay, sure, we have to apply for honors. Okay, but yeah, to get into psychology honors, whatever, psychology honors is hard. Okay, you go through a bunch of psychometric tests, you have to do research proposals. It's like a whole thing. You don't just apply and they don't only just look at your marks. You obviously have to have a 65% average, if not more, obviously. But then yeah, it's quite a taxing process, obviously. And then yeah, kanakeu, they only take like 5 students, imagine, per year. Okay, so okay, they take 5 students, maximum of like 15, I think. When I was in honors, I think there were 12 of us in the class or something. So yeah, we applied for honors, got in, and then we were all happy, like, oh, okay, sharp, okay, at least we're gonna be able to work now that we have our honors. And then I think it was like mid-year when I was in my honors, I think around, let me say, September, October, the lecturers called another conference, right? And then they told us that you can't do anything with your honors degree. Like, at first I was told that I can't do anything with my undergrad, and then I go and I like do my honors, and now I'm here, and then they tell me that I can't do anything with my honors. You have to have masters before you are able to practice or work in any psychology field. And so yeah, that's basically where I am right now. It's like I have 2 degrees, okay, my undergrad and the postgrad, but I cannot do anything. I can't even like counsel. I can't even work with a psychologist as like a psychology intern or something like that. You basically can't do anything. It's like useless. And that's why I say that you shouldn't study psychology, because number one, it's useless without the practicals or without masters. Okay, so whenever yeah, this is my advice. If you do really want to study psychology, please make sure that the university that you go to is offering a B psych program and not just a general psychology program. Because if it has a B psych program, then they have the 6-month practicals already incorporated into your masters. Okay, which my degree at Northwest University, I flipping hate them because like they've literally caused me nothing but heartache and pain. Anyways, my degree didn't have that. I don't know why they didn't incorporate the practicals into the course, because that's how it's supposed to be. If you have a honors in psychology, it's supposed to incorporate the 6-month practicals in it. Because my problem now is that when I try to do my practicals, if you go to other universities, they tell you, no, sorry, you have to do your honors over again. You have to start over, do your honors here, then you'll be able to do your practicals. They don't allow you to just come in and do the practicals and then leave. Okay, because obviously it's all about money. So yeah, as I was saying, if you want to study psychology, make sure that the university that you go to offers a B Psych program. That's what it's called, B Psych. Okay, remember that, B Psych program. Or go to a private university. There is SACAP. SACAP, you can just go on Google, everything will show up there. They are quite expensive, but I think that it's worth it, because when you leave there, you're registered with the council. You can either become a counselor. Yeah, most of their courses you like become a counselor, but then and then you can obviously apply for your master's to become a registered psychologist, but at least you're working in the meantime. Okay, another reason why I think you should not study psychology is because getting into masters is literally hell. Okay, it's HELL. It's hoko, hell. Okay, it's so hard, and also because there's too many graduates and not enough facilities. Okay, yes, we have a lot of universities in South Africa, but when it comes to psychology, and especially when it comes to your masters, they only take like 3 people per year. 1, 2, 3 learners out of like the thousands, literally thousands of people that apply year in, year out. It's extremely painful, it's extremely draining. Last year I actually made it to the selections. Okay, so if you don't know, if you want to get into your psychology masters, it's not like other courses where you just apply and then they look at your results and then maybe call you in for an interview. It's not like that. You have to fill in an application form, which is quite I don't know what word to use. It's quite intense. Okay, some universities is not that bad, but most of the universities, some even ask you to talk about like what research proposal thing you want to do. Some want you to actually submit some sort of proposal, an article, whatever. Yeah, and then after that, if you make it past the paper selection, you go to the selection week. Okay, which is normally, it's a week obviously. And then yeah, you have different activities throughout the day. They make you do research, they make you work in groups. You have like individual interviews with the panel. Okay, God, it's so tough. I made it to the selection week last year and I went to Northwest University Mafikeng. I think it was like probably the worst week of my life. Not even week, because I didn't even make it past to the last round, because there's even rounds. It's like idols, you go there and they eliminate you. and then kusala like maybe like 6 people, and then from those 6 people they choose the 3 that will go on to do their masters. It was so hard, it was so taxing, it was so draining. They literally make you question yourself, question, they ask you about like what childhood traumas you have, and if you're literally like, I know I had a good childhood, I don't really have anything bad that happened to me, they'll be like, what? No, that's not possible. How is it possible that nothing, has happened to you? Because I don't know why they do that, but I guess they want you to be really aware of yourself, because sometimes things happen to you when you're younger and those things affected you, but maybe you're not even aware. So yeah, you really have to be self-aware, everything. And I think even when you're self-aware, sometimes you don't get in, because I don't like, there isn't even a criteria to say that, okay, it's they look for this, 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 and this, and this. I don't know what they use. I really don't. But yeah, it's so taxing, it's so difficult, and I honestly, yeah, I'm so over it. I didn't even apply this year, so. Okay, what did I say? I said there are too many graduates and not enough, yeah, not enough facilities. Okay, as I said, they only take 3 per year in all the universities. So there are literally thousands of us that are just sitting with this degree and can't do anything with it. There are also too many graduates and not enough practicals. So for instance, like with me, where I have my honors and I just want to do my practicals, there are universities like UJ and okay, NMMU no longer offers it. So right now, the only place I know that offers just practicals is UJ, because the rest of the places want you to start over, like you do your whole honors over. So UJ, they have a 6-month practical, and then yeah, the application process actually isn't that bad, because they have the paper application and then they have the psychometric test that you have to write. If you make it past that, then they are supposed to place you at a practical. And this is now where the problem is. There's too many applicants and not enough places where we can do our practicals. The people that are already registered as psychometrists or as psychologists literally don't give a shit about the rest of us that are trying to like come up, because you go to them. That's literally what I've been doing, because I just applied at UG again. I've been looking for a psychometrist to help me, and they just don't answer their phones, or they just don't even reply to your emails, because apparently it's too much work for them, okay, to take on a student. So like, what are you supposed to do? I literally feel so like it's just this annoying feeling like you're stuck, and you can't, like, what are you gonna do if you don't get into your masters and you're struggling to find somewhere to do your practicals? Then like, it's like, okay, I need to start over and choose another career. But then I think of like my parents' money. I didn't study on like a bursary or with NSFAS. My parents paid for me, with their hard-earned money, and it's not fair that it's basically gone to waste. Do you understand? Like, it's down the drain. And the worst part is that I was like so annoyed and angry about this whole thing. I actually went to the main campus and I went there with my dad to go find out like what are the options that I have. Okay, I went there to the head of department. I don't know who the lady's name was, but she, I was like furious, and I got there and I told her like, dude, what the hell am I supposed to do now? And these were her words: I'm sorry, but I know what we're doing is unethical, but there's nothing that I can do. That's what she said. She said they know that what they're doing is unethical because they're not supposed to be offering, like, especially an honors degree. They're not supposed to be offering that if they're not going to provide you with practicals. Like, I don't know, maybe that shit is even illegal. I don't know why they're doing it. she told me that they wish that they could provide us with practicals, but the problem is that they are understaffed. And I'm like, I don't care whether you're understaffed or what, like I pay you literally every month to make it happen, you know. And she's like, I'm really sorry, there's nothing that we can do, you can just try and get into your master's. Like, dude, so anyways, that's why I think you shouldn't study psychology. And I'm sorry if I'm being negative. Maybe other people have had like a better experience or with psychology, but I haven't. You know. And it's not even about marks. Like, I graduated with distinction, so it's not about marks. It's just so difficult because there's just too many of us, not enough resources, not enough facilities, not enough supervisors. And I think that it should be shut down. They should actually just shut it down in all universities until every single graduate that's sitting with an honors degree in psychology is registered and is somehow working. Because I mean, what's the point of having more people come in, like have this degree, but like you're just gonna sit at home with it, you're not gonna do anything. At that time, there's a shortage of psychologists, there's a shortage of counselors in South Africa. Like, it makes zero sense to me. But anyways, that's my experience. And if you want to continue studying psychology, if like it's a passion of yours, as I said, make sure you study a B Psych degree, or make sure that your university offers practicals so that you can be able to register with the council. Or yeah, just make sure that you're going to be able to register with the council when you're done, so that you're able to actually work in the field that you studied for. Otherwise, you'll find yourself working in HR or admin or something along those lines, and that's not what you want. That's not what you studied for, you know. Anyways, thank you for watching up until the end if you did. This got really long, but it just shows like how frustrated I am. It's very annoying. But yeah, make sure to share your stories with us on our anonymous Dropbox, and I will see you back here soon. Thank you for watching until the end if you did. Bye.
If you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell.